Silicone veins in the saltwater bloom, tracing the fractals of afternoon gloom. We breathe in the silica, we exhale the light, suspended in basins of liquid dyes white. Don't blink or the clarity breaks under the weight of the pressure it takes to hold back the shimmer, to stay in the flow where the deep and the vitreous go. Vitreous tides pulling the glass, watching the hours and the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, reflecting the ghost of who you used to be. Tungsten reflections on a surface of chrome, finding a path back to a chemical home. We drift through the lens of a sapphire eye, where the salt meets the silk of a velvet sky. Don't blink or the clarity breaks under the weight of the pressure it takes to hold back the shimmer, to stay in the flow where the deep and the vitreous go. Vitreous tides pulling the glass, watching the hours and the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, reflecting the ghost of who you used to be. Break the surface, feel the shards, translucent gravity, heavy and hard. This is where the ocean and the Arctic begin. Vitreous tides pulling the glass, watching the hours and the mercury pass. Crystalline waves in a salt sugar sea, reflecting the ghost of who you used to be. Liquid crystal, vitreous tides fade to white. Gasping noble gases in a glass rib cage, a fuchsia fossil in a digital age. The salt air eats the copper lines away, while the current begs for one more day. Vibrating softly against the velvet night, a ghost of a glow, a phantom of a light. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Empress bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border there for the flickering to hide the street is a mirror of obsidian rain, where the buzz of the wire mimics the pain. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Embers bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, the color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold. A story that the shadows never told. On the corner where the midnight lingers, 1,000 sparks dissolve to silver fingers. Every sun remembers what we were, a trembling pulse inside a smoldering blur. The city breathes through broken wires, counting down through half-lit fire. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Embers bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, the color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold. A story that the shadows never told. Oscillate, resonate, fade to gray. The sun rises 1,000,000 miles away. Between the flicker and the final breath, there's a rhythmic kind of life in the neon death. Hold on to the ember, hold on to the spark. Even a fading glow can leave a mark. Low frequency, the color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and cold. A story that the shadows never told. The hum is all that's left. The hum is all that's left. Indigo and static, fading into the blue, fading into you. Gasping noble gases in a glass rib cage, a fuchsia fossil in a digital age. The salt air eats the copper lines away, while the current begs for one more day. Vibrating softly against the velvet night, a ghost of a glow, a phantom of a light. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Embers bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. In the shadows never told. Mercury shivers in a hollow tube, the geometry of a dying cube. Reflections drown in a rising tide, with nowhere for the flickering to hide. The street is a mirror of obsidian rain, where the buzz of the wire mimics the pain. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Embers bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, the color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. And the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold. A story that the shadows never told. On the corner where the midnight lingers, 1,000 sparks dissolve to silver fingers. Every sign remembers what we were, a trembling pulse inside a smoldering blur. The city breathes through broken wires, counting down through half-lit fire. Voltage stutters like a nervous heart, waiting for the dark to fall apart. Embers bleeding through the fractured seams, feeding on the marrow of forgotten dreams. Low frequency, the color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. And the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and gold. A story that the shadows never told. Oscillate, resonate, fade to gray. The sunrise is a million miles away. Between the flicker and the final breath, there's a rhythmic kind of life in the neon death. Hold on to the ember, hold on to the spark. Even a fading glow can leave a mark. Low frequency, the color of a bruise, tracing the arc of everything we lose. And the static hum of a dead neon sign, we're dancing on the border of a hollow line. Electric silence, heavy and cold. A story that the shadows never told. The hum is all that's left. The hum is all that's left. Indigo and static, fading into the blue, fading into you. The soft click in the dark, slow exposure of the heart. Silver nitrate bleeding through the white, a chemical ghost waking in the light. We were over digital soul, trying to make the fractured pieces whole. The shutter snap, but the ghost stayed behind. The static melody trapped in the mind. Cyanide whispers, magenta sighs. The pixels are drifting like fireflies. We fed the night to a trembling screen, hoping the blur could keep us clean. But every line that the memory draws still carries the fingerprint of loss. Slow burn, chemical bloom, filling up the hollow of this velvet room. Wait for the edges to find the frame before the sun forgets your name. Hold your breath as the shadows fall. Hear the silence, answer the call. Lost in the vintage Polaroid haze, tracing the smoke of the golden days. Blurred horizons, rhythm in the slow. Caught in the flicker, nowhere to go. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, spinning in the afterglow. Every color moving slow. Just a vintage Polaroid haze. In the fading light. We were made tonight. Light leaks through the cracks of the lens, where the beginning of the ending begins. Hold the frame until the colors bleed. A frozen garden, a dormant seed. And if the world turns back to dust, we'll keep the print, go what we trust. In the curl of the edges, in the silver sheen, in the soft focus sake of a half-lit dream. Let the moment stay, let it hesitate. Let the fading love develop late. Lost in the vintage Polaroid haze, tracing the smoke of the golden days. Blurred horizons, rhythm in the slow. Caught in the flicker, nowhere to go. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, spinning in the afterglow. Every color moving slow. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, fading to white. Developing, developing. One more second in the light. Developing into the haze. Rain on the glass, like a soft refrain. Neon breathing in the undertow. Every street a silver thread. Every puddle keeps the afterglow. Petrichor rising from the charcoal veins. Sodium was bleeding through the window pane. The sky is a heavy shroud of indigo ink. This is where the linear world ends. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. Rainbow halos tremble on the avenue, painting every broken thing anew. The traffic hum is a distant hymn, spilling like a tide at the edges of the rim. We move as if the city were asleep, tiptoeing through its cathedral deep. And every drop that falls from above feels like a language made of love, gliding through the static, through the gray, where the shadows and the silhouettes play, catching the flicker in the liquid lens. This is where the linear world ends. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. The mist is a choir, the thunder is bass, dissolving the features of every face. In the aqueous prism, we are unbound, lost in the sight, found in the sound. Let the night pour through and cleanse the fear, till all that remains is what we hold dear. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. Amber glow in the rain, let it flow through the veins, so deep dreams in the rain, just let it glow, fading slow. Amber glow in the rain, in the rain. A soft click in the dark, a slow exposure of the heart. Silver bleeding through the white, a chemical ghost waking in the light. We were overexposed, burning at the seams, drowning in the grain of yesterday's dreams. The aperture yawn, swallowing the tide, where the salt and the indigo secrets hide. Hands on the glass as the hours drifted slow, watching every tiny fracture start to glow. The paper before the sun forgets your name. Hold your breath as the shadows fall. Hear the silence, answer the call. Lost in a vintage Polaroid haze, tracing the smoke of the golden days. Blurred horizons, rhythm in the slow. Caught in the flicker, nowhere to go. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, spinning in the afterglow. Every color moving slow. Just a vintage Polaroid haze. Sepia stains on the digital soul, trying to make the fractured pieces whole. The shutter snapped, but the ghost stayed behind. Static melody trapped in the mind. Cyanide whispers, magenta sighs. The pixels are drifting like fireflies. We fed the night to a trembling screen, hoping the blur could keep us clean. But every line that the memory draws still carries the fingerprint of loss. Slow burn, chemical bloom, filling up the hollow of this velvet room. Wait for the edges to find their frame before the sun forgets your name. Hold your breath as the shadows fall. Hear the silence, answer the call. Lost in a vintage Polaroid haze, tracing the smoke of the golden days. Blurred horizons, rhythm in the slow. Caught in the flicker, nowhere to go. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, spinning in the afterglow. Every color moving slow. Just a vintage Polaroid haze. In the fading light, we were made tonight. Light leaks through the cracks of the lens, where the beginning of the ending begins. Hold the frame until the colors bleed, a frozen garden, a dormant seed. And if the world turns back to dust, we'll keep the print of what we trust. And the curl of the edges, and the silver sheen, and the soft focus sake of a half-lived dream. Let the moment stay, let it hesitate. Let the fading love develop late. Lost in a vintage Polaroid haze, tracing the smoke of the golden days. Blurred horizons, rhythm in the slow. Caught in the flicker, nowhere to go. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, spinning in the afterglow. Every color moving slow. Just a vintage Polaroid haze, fading to white, developing. One more second in the light, developing into the haze. Amber light bleeding through the screen door, the rhythmic choke of iron on the lawn. A staccato ghost, a mechanical pulse before the marigold summer was gone. We chased the arcs of calcified water, shattering sunlight into liquid lace. 94 was a copper-flavored dream, painted salt before it washes away. Rusty sprinklers in '94, spinning shadows on the garage door. Let the patina turn to gold in a story that never gets old. Rusty sprinklers, rhythmic and slow. Where did the humid magic go? Vertebrae of the garden hose tangled in deep secrets that the Bermuda grass used to keep. Oxidized metal singing to the heat, a metallic heartbeat beneath our feet. The sky was a canvas, a bruised violet, waiting for the stars to place their bet. The wheels of the season turned to red. Everything we lived, everything we said, spinning in circles, catching the spray, tracing the salt before it washes away. Rusty sprinklers in '94, spinning shadows on the garage door. Let the patina turn to gold in a story that never gets old. Rusty sprinklers, rhythmic and slow. Where did the humid magic go? Tick, tick, the sound of a fading frame. Water in the garden, I forgot its name. The rust is just time trying to hold on to the echo of us before we were gone. Late July leaning over the chain link fence. The afternoon was all heat and suspense. We laughed in the mist where the crabgrass grew, drenched in the glow of a chlorine hue. One more spin and the yard would sing with the static buzz of a dying spring. Every drip was a memory set free, falling in slow motion back to me. The wheels of the season turned to red. Everything we lived, everything we said, spinning in circles, catching the spray, tracing the salt before it washes away. Rusty sprinklers in '94, spinning shadows on the garage door. Let the patina turn to gold in a story that never gets old. Rusty sprinklers, rhythmic and slow. Where did the humid magic go? Rusty sprinklers in '94, spinning shadows on the garage door. Let the patina turn to gold in a story that never gets old. Rusty sprinklers, rhythmic and slow. Where did the humid magic go? '94, just a rhythmic ghost in the humid haze. '94, the water turns to dust in the orange glow. Towboat spines and amber necks, consumed by the lunar pool. Jagged history in the undertow, where the salt becomes a tool. We were jagged, we were sharp, thrust into the heart time and tide can know. The tide doesn't break, it only rewrites, softening the edges under neon light. Shattered sea glass, drowning in the teal, grinding down the heavy, making wreckage feel. Shattered sea glass, frosted by the foam, every fractured piece finding its way home. Erosion is a slow embrace, losing form to find our grace. The crushing weight of the deep blue is how the light gets filtered through. And in the roar beneath the night, we learn to hold the fractured light. No longer lost, no longer numb. The sea has made us what we've become. Shattered sea glass, drowning in the teal, grinding down the heavy, making wreckage feel. Shattered sea glass, frosted by the foam, every fractured piece finding its way home. Shattered sea glass, let the water carry on. All the jagged, broken edges turn to something strong. Shattered sea glass, held within the foam, every fractured piece finally finds its home. In the teal, in the foam, finding its way home. Shattered sea glass, shattered sea glass. Rain on the glass, like a soft refrain. Neon breathing in the undertow. Every street a silver thread, every puddle keeps the afterglow. Petrichor rising from the charcoal veins, sodium was bleeding through the window pane. The sky is a heavy shroud of indigo ink, hovering on the precipice before we blink. Mercury drops dancing on a fevered hood, translating secrets we never understood. Gliding through the static, through the gray, where the shadows and the silhouettes play, catching the flicker in the liquid lens. This is where the linear world ends. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. The asphalt swallows every neon ghost, a toast to the moments we haunt the most. Refraction patterns like a map of glass, watching the specters of the hours pass. No gravity here, just the pull of the light, suspended in the honey gut of the night. Gliding through the static, through the gray, where the shadows and the silhouettes play, catching the flicker the shadows and the silhouettes play, catching the flicker in the liquid lens. This is where the linear world ends. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. The mist is a choir, the thunder is bass, dissolving the features of every face. In the aqueous prism, we are unbound, lost in the sight, found in the sound. Let the night pour through and cleanse the fear, till all that remains is what we hold dear. Amber street lamps in the rain, liquid gold in every vein, washing out the monochrome, leading every wanderer home. Amber street lamps in the rain, glow until we lose the pain, submerged in a rhythmic glow. Nowhere else we need to go. Amber glow in the rain, let it flow through the veins, so deep dreams in the rain, just let it glow, fading slow. Amber glow in the rain, in the rain. Neon hum in the midnight air, static prayers from a cracked antenna flare. I drift slow through the rusted avenues, reading old street names in electric blues. Neon skeletons flicker in the velvet dark, copper wires singing songs that have no spark. I am tracing the curvature of a silent cave, where the tide retreated and forgot to see. The air is heavy with the scent of oxidation, a monument built on a lost foundation. My trajectory is a hollow ring, caught in the gravity of a broken thing. The pulse is slow, the oxygen is low. I am watching spirits in the afterglow. I am orbiting a ghost town, circling the silence of the street. Orbiting a ghost town, where the echoes and the shadows meet. No lights below, just a hollow sound. I am orbiting a ghost town. Statues of salt standing on the promenade, watching the memory of the rhythm fade. The radio is bleeding, static and lace, lost in the vacuum of an empty place. No one is keeping time in the town square, just the wind combing through thin air. Broken windows hold the ghost town. I could break the pull, I could fly away, but the dust is golden in the decay. I'm a satellite with nowhere to land, just a witness to the shifting sand. Bound to the ruins, bound to the floor of a city that does not breathe anymore. Still I turn in a patient line round the bones of a broken sign, and every circuit under the sky says come on home, though I never reply. I am orbiting a ghost town, circling the silence of the street. Orbiting a ghost town, where the echoes and the shadows need no lights below, just a hollow sound. I am orbiting a ghost town, just a hollow sound. Orbiting, ghosts are sleeping now. Orbiting, no lights below. Orbiting a ghost town. I keep turning slow. Orbiting till the dark. Let's go. The salt is rising in the veins of the tide. The clocks are melting where the shadows used to hide. A rusted compass spinning in a cage of gold. The stories of the sunset are growing brittle and old. We've tethered the zenith to the mast of the breeze, swallowing the daylight till we're down on our knees. The mercury is bleeding through the cracks in the glass, watching the ghost of the winter pass. Static in the marrow, fire in the lung, a language for the heat on a silver tongue. The orbit is breaking, the cycle is torn. A radiant fever is being reborn. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. We're stealing the zenith, making the ember hold true. No more descending, no more the dark, feeding the furnace with a chemical spark. Solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. Calcified rhythms under tropical weight, negotiating physics up the ivory gate. The palms are like skeletons reaching for the flare, breathless oxygen in the lithium air. We've carved out a kingdom where the moon never dies, drinking the nectar of the lidless eyes. Static in the marrow, fire in the lung, a language for the heat on a silver tongue. The orbit is breaking, the cycle is torn. A radiant fever is being reborn. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. We're stealing the zenith, making the ember hold true. No more descending, no more the dark, feeding the furnace with a chemical spark. Solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. Hear the heat wave humming through the wire and stone. 1,000 little thunderheads we've made our own. We paint the avenue in a column of flame. Every window learns to whisper our name. Hands to the horizon, we're pulling it near, daring the dust to disappear. Static in the marrow, fire in the lung, a language for the heat on a silver tongue. The orbit is breaking, the cycle is torn. A radiant fever is being reborn. This is the solstice rebellion, burning through the indigo blue. stand in the glare with a wildfire halo and a furnace prayer. Everywhere, solstice rebellion, solstice rebellion. Lithium shadows crawl beneath the skin. The tide is neon, pulling me back in. I am a vessel for the frequency, a hollow hum, waiting for the silence to become undone. The salt on the horizon tastes like copper wires, burning through the water with invisible fires. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. It is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. Static in my veins. Midnight blooming in a broken screen. Your voice is a ghost in the circuitry between. I chase your outline through the tidal glow, but every answer phrase before I know. If I could drown the hum beneath my breath, maybe I could learn the shape of what's left. It is not blood, it is a silver blur. 1,000 signals where we were. The signal breaks, the water stays lost inside the phosphor haze. Static in my veins, white noise in the deep. Secrets that the ocean and the signals keep. Electric salt current on the rise. I see the flicker in your porcelain eyes. Static in my veins. Static glow.